Hello guys, I'm going to be going over the weekly challenge for class. The theme was your favorite activity. One of my favorite activities is riding motorcycles, so I've chosen a motorcycle picture. I'm going to go over a few simple steps to edit. First, to open the file, you can go File, Open, and browse to your picture, or if you already have the folder open, you can just drag the image right over to Photoshop and it shows up. First thing I want to go over is the ability to zoom in. Easiest way is Control plus or Control minus on your keyboard. This is handy if you need to zoom in on one spot you're editing. Once you're zoomed in, you want to use the hand tool here to move around the picture. So if there was a detailed area you wanted to get fine-tuned, this makes it easy to work with. Control minus gets you back to original picture size. Next feature is the ability to crop. I don't really like the cars here in this picture for an example, so you can use the crop tool to edit out pieces of your picture. Go from the corner, you can take down as small as you want or as big as you want. As I said, I'm going to try to keep most of the picture and just get rid of the cars. So there we go. You can see the shaded areas, what you're cutting out. Once you're where you want to be, just hit the Enter tool and your picture is cropped. Next thing would be adding a layer. I want to add a border, so I'm going to come up here and do Layer and New, Layer from Background. I'm going to name it Background and keep the rest of the default settings here. Click OK. And I want to add a color to that. So to add a color, we make sure we're on the layer. Come down here to this tool and we're going to select solid color. Okay. Go through any color you want here, just drag and slide through. Got a whole rainbow here. I'm going to stick with red because my motorcycle is red. Done with that, click OK. You can see here we have two layers now. Click on the background. Drag the background to the top, and it'll bring my picture back forward. We wanted to add a border, so I need to change the canvas size here. And sorry, doing that, click on Image, Canvas Size. Got your options here for size of the canvas. You can go by if you already know the size of the picture, or I like relative, and the simple one, just leave it relative in inches and say I want a 1-inch border all the way around. If you wanted this smaller, you could change it to pixels and get really fine-tuned, but let's say we're going to stay with inches. Click OK. You can see our color is red here. If I wanted to change that, I just double-click on the painted area over here on the layer, and I can again slide through here, or I can take samples from the picture. If you see how that changes to a dropper. So if I wanted to take dark spot on my bike to help match, or if I wanted it to match the BMW over here, choose that, or the railing. I'm going to stick with the darker red for my Guzzi there. Click OK. So far we went opening file, zooming in and out, hand tool, cropping, adding a background, changing the background, resizing it to add a border, changing the colors for that. Next, I'd like to go over the lasso tool. Let's say I didn't like this picture here, this sign. Maybe it said something offensive, or it's just plain ugly, and I want to make it a solid color. So first thing, let's zoom in on it so it's easier to edit. Do that with Control plus. And let's choose our lasso tool here. If you right click, you get options. I'm going to choose polygonal because I don't have a steady hand to draw around with the regular magic lasso. So we're going to click. You can see it follows you. Every time you click, it adds another point. Okay. Once that's in, I'm going to choose the brush tool. That's magic wand. Let's choose a brush. You can see the some weird thing because I'm on the wrong layer. It won't let me color in, so I need to click on background here. And then I can color it. If I wanted to change that color, let's go here. Let's make it that blue. Let's do both sides here. And we can brush it in. You can try to go over the lines here. It protects you from drawing on the rest of the picture. So you can get as crazy as you want drawing here. Okay, now we have that drawn. I'm going to control minus back to regular picture. And lastly, I was going to add some text. So we're going to click on the text tool here. Once that is up, we can choose our format, our font, sorry, not format. I was hoping to find, there it is, brush script. And we're going to want to change the color of our text. Make sure it's black, okay. Black is fine. Actually, let's go with ugly yellow, that pole there. And we're going to want fairly large text to see it. You just click on the picture and start typing. You can't see it yet. I'm going to drag this box bigger. You can't see it because it was the box I drug in there was too small. And there you have it. We have went over adding your file to Photoshop, zooming in and out, the hand tool for navigating, cropping the picture, adding a background layer, adding a border and changing the color of it based on that background layer, adding text, and the magic lasso. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks.